I finally came to understand that I was really already exactly who I was supposed to be. And that even the journey that I was on was just the journey that I was meant to be on. In fact, oh, here comes a cat um, who is having her last day with the horrid cat collar. She always likes to join me on these things. I didn't think she would be here because, she's got a little bit of an impediment there, but apparently she is not to be stopped. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for me, to not be stopped, right? Whatever you think your impediment is, whatever you think is in the way of your being, whole or ready or on point, just be you. Just be you. So, what I've come to understand is that who we are, who I am, as I am, is exactly the gift that I am here to share my little piece of the puzzle in the big, mosaic. And my job is to stand up and be me and share the gift that I came here to be. And if I keep trying to be someone else or even learn someone else's thing, not as far as like incorporating somebody else's knowledge as part of my own, but in all those years where I was trying to find the missing piece and be something, I felt like I needed to be the best version I could be of, you, in what I saw as, you being the one who had your shit together, or you being the one who was, making change or accomplishing things, right? And now I come to understand that I'm here to be my own best self. I'm here to share my wisdom, my humor, my insights, my experience, my quirks. And so are you. And so, in fact, my task, my mission, now as I understand it, to save the world or change the world, is to be me and to help you be you. And I'm going to see if I can do this for you actually on the spot, because I've been teaching this now for 6 years. I've taught hundreds of people how to bend a spoon. And it's not, I don't do it just because it's a cool trick. I do it because when you go from that moment of, I see, I feel, I know that I cannot do this right now, and then you're able to make a shift and move your own limiting beliefs, maybe negative critical thoughts about yourself or about how things are for you, and you set that aside, and then you suddenly can do it. It's life changing. It allows you to approach all sorts of things with a new sense of confidence and possibility and exploration and wonder. It's very empowering, and it can just blow all sorts of doubts out of the water. And when you are able to believe in yourself, and when you're able to understand that any of your negative self-talk, your internal criticism, which most of us have, ingrained early on, we start to notice what it is, we start to put it aside, get it out of the way, and then you see what you're capable of. It will really just blow your potential sky high. And you can be willing and able to accomplish all sorts of things that you weren't a moment ago because you didn't even realize the under the radar ways that we hold ourselves back. So, okay, I think I just sort of went on like a way wild tangent. Well, not tangent, but from where I was going with the story of loving you is loving myself, and that's what God is like. But you need to bring that to yourself, right? You need to like love yourself and accept who you are and find your way to tap into your own genius. And so this was one of mine, and a way inexpensive, easy, not nearly as dangerous as walking on a bed of coals, that I could help show people what your potential really is when you embrace who you are, get your critic out of the way, and try something new and allow for new possibilities and new outcomes. So I'm going to see if I can take this in this moment and just shift from, this is a hard, stiff steel spoon that I cannot bend, to understanding that it's all energy. We're all energy, and I can bring my attention and my awareness into, she's cracking me up, okay, into something else that's possible. We do this all the time. We create our reality all the time, but we don't know. We can't track it. We don't think, I thought that thought this morning, and then later this afternoon, such and such happened, because it's a very circuitous path. It's not a straight line like, okay, I picked up the spoon, I tried to bend it, I couldn't bend it, and then I shifted. I thought, something else is possible. Everything is energy. I'm energy. My energy can influence this energy, and I'm allowing it. And I'm also willing and open to the possibility that it may not happen. And if you're not loving yourself, if you're not being kind to yourself, that's a dangerous proposition, right? Because you're going to be kicking yourself all the way home. But when you are loving yourself, when you are willing to show yourself the kind of kindness and compassion and patience that I have a feeling you are readily available to offer to just about anyone else, even a stranger in the street. When you can do that for yourself, it is all kinds of empowering, and it makes taking all sorts of risks much less risky, much less vulnerable, because you're going to have your back no matter what. So, without further ado, let's see if I can do this, right? So, yeah, that one didn't work. But that one did. So what do you think? What would that be like for you if you were able to do something in a matter of moments? I mean, not necessarily quite that quick as I did, because if you haven't done it before, it might take a little something. But it is possible, and it's what we're doing all the time, but we don't know it. We're always changing things and bending reality and moving stuff around, but we can't see it. And so what I love about this, and how I say I'm changing the world one teaspoon at a time, is by helping people see clearly and feel just exactly how powerful you are, and how empowering and how important it is how you talk to yourself, what you say to yourself about yourself, and about the world, and about what's possible. So I just want to, you know, I want to say again that I believe that the purpose that we are each here for is to be ourselves. And if there's any job that you have for coming here, and it could show up in any way, but for each one of us, ultimately, it's to stand up, to stand out, to be you, and be the gift that you came here to be. And the way to do that, the most powerful path to get there, to even find out what that is, what you love to do, or where your genius is to really love and accept yourself. And rather than keep trying to be someone else or be some version of someone else, your job, should you choose to accept it, is to be the best version of you, to be the youest you that you can be. And it starts with loving yourself. If I can help you, if you want to chat about any of that, drop me a message down below in the comments. I am going to be teaching a spoon bending workshop in early August. I haven't set a date yet, but if you want to know about that, you can also comment below and just say spoon bending below, or I want to bend a spoon, or something like that, and I will make sure and let you know when that date is set. And feel free to message me or comment if you want to talk about anything. So thanks for your time and your attention. And I hope that wherever you are on your path of loving yourself and being yourself, maybe this helped either to support you to go a little further or commend you for how far you've come. And I leave you with the idea that we can see that in each other. It's easier for me to see that in you than it has been for me to see that in me. And so what we can do for each other is to say, I see you and I raise you. And I help to hold you where I believe you can be, where I believe who you are, the truth of who you are, hold you up in that until maybe you find your way to hold yourself up that high, that high, that high, that tall, with that much love and self-respect. So, yeah, thank you.